So this is saying that their transit center is closed. This is my problem. I don't care what they got going on. It's an open place. So that means it's non-discriminatory, rather. Okay, that's what I'm gonna start calling them places. Non-biased, discriminatory, and non-denominational. Why is it someone sitting inside of there right now with their shit? Yes, with their shit in that sort of place, okay? And they claim that it's closed. This ain't, I don't care why she in there. Why whoever's in there. I don't care. I don't care about that. You know why? Because this not the place for that. Yes. A lot of motherfuckers got places where they front at. I don't work there. I'm trying to use this to the capacity of what it is. To have a bowel movement and charge my fucking phone. And they playing motherfucking games. It may not be a motherfucking game, but I tell you what, they gonna sit up here and put a whole sign up there like that for whatever reason. Okay, then when I called, they didn't answer their phone. They don't have to answer their phone, really. But the problem that I'm having is, how the fuck is it called? I'm not hating. I know I'm not hating. But I also know, oh, look at this shit. All these motherfucking bus drivers around this bitch. They just leave shit out here. They don't give a fuck. They don't pick it up. They don't give a fuck. But these motherfuckers got the nerve to ignore me when they say thank you to me and I say for what? Then they say nothing. Like, bitch, you swear you all that because you drive a motherfucking bus. And you may be, bitch. But what the fuck do that have to do with me? Do you know how many motherfucking wars are fought and won from one motherfucking kingdom to the next? Just because you swear that you got it going on around here, that your ass won't get sued for all these motherfucking raggedy ass buses, and guess what they can go to? The motherfucking crusher. Them bitches can be turned into motherfucking aluminum foil for all I care. Probably not even aluminum foil. That was wrong for me to say. I was gonna say soda cans, but no, not even that. Shit, recycle them bitches and turn them into a better bus. I don't give a fuck. But the point about it is, like, they on some petty shit, and I believe that they are working unilaterally. Straight up. Oh shit. I don't care. I take care of myself. Um, I don't know what HR means. And I don't know what that bus guy going on. Was just sitting over there for all this motherfucking time. I don't know what you putting on the screen. Comments.
You have reached RIDE, the City of Racine Public Transit, also
made a text now so I can use.
We are currently assisting other callers. We appreciate your patience, so please stay on the line for the next available operator, or for scheduling information, you may log on to our website at rideracine.com. Again, that's RIDE, RYDE, Racine.com. Thanks for calling and enjoy the ride.
I'm asking, why is your transit center closed?
Because it doesn't open until 6:30.
Oh, okay. It doesn't open until 6:30, but there's someone sitting in there with their stuff.
Okay. Well, she may be there, but it's not open yet. It doesn't open until 6:30.
So I was just asking, how did she get inside of there, though?
Well, she has keys because she works there.
What would she be, when she be wearing a work uniform instead of random plain clothes sitting on the bench? Wouldn't she be at the desk?
What does she look like?
She's wearing turquoise, and she got some stuff sitting on a. She's not sitting at that desk. She's sitting somewhere else, or he, or whoever.
Okay, so
I'm just asking. I'm just trying to understand what y'all got going on.
Okay. Well, I'm not down there, so what you're saying to me is news. Because the employee that starts it, she might be in the building early. Are you trying to get in? Is that what it is, or what?
I was at some point, but now I'm not. But I'm just calling to understand. I didn't know what time it opened, but you all have a sign on the door like it was an emergency. It wasn't that sign. How I looked at that sign, I found it kind of unprofessional. If that was like, if you guys are closed, if that's your normal time to be closed, then I don't know why you put such an announcement like that, like a sign like that on the door that way.
What kind of sign?
It's just like a typed sign that says that transit center is closed.
Okay, so you don't think the sign should stay as closed when it's closed? Or?
I just know that that's not as professional for the type of building and for this municipality. I don't believe that. That looks like an emergency sign where you throw up there for something last minute that happens.
No, well, we don't. It doesn't open until 6:30, so it's not open at this time.
Okay, and I was just referencing and asking you a question. That's all. Appreciate the information. Okay. I did call earlier from a different number, but I'm using this phone right now. Okay.
Okay, thank
you. Okay, so they don't open until 6:30. But the problem is, okay, it is what it is, but I look at these things like this for a number of reasons. I have to take a picture of this shit. It's so nasty out there. This is ridiculous. But I look at it for a number of reasons because there is no reason why um, they should have that type of sign like that on the fucking door. Like they just randomly threw it up there. And then when I'm like, oh, okay, it's closed, okay. But then I see somebody sitting in there, I'm like, what they got going on? I'm not going to accept that. I don't care. Oh, it might say, oh, well, no. Because I don't be on bullshit. Um, and look at this motherfucker. Look at the ground where the buses be at. Look at this shit. Look at this. Hoes be swearing like they own something. Look at this. They be fighting me and all kinds of shit. What is this? This is where these motherfucking buses be at. Look. They just throw shit down just to say it. Look what's in the road. They don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers don't care. They don't sweep this shit up. They don't do a motherfucking thing around here. Fucking trash all out on the goddamn. I'm not going in there today. I really am not going to. I have to sit here and wait for this fucking movie to come at 7:15. But look, I don't like how they got this, like, they go to Kenosha until 10 o'clock, but they only come to Racine until 7:50. So, what's up? What kind of question is that? Oh, you can't use my phone though. What is the problem? And you calling 911?
Yeah, we're trying to see check cameras and stuff like that. Get a phone back.
Oh yeah, I called 911 for that. But only reason why I called 911 for that because I had to have a meeting about my son. They was about to steal my son from me. So you calling 911, but that place opened in like 3 minutes. It opened at 6:30. I just can't allow anyone to use I don't share my phone. And I don't know what it's be about, especially y'all talking about 911. I'm like, and you got 911 because your phone was stolen. My phone wasn't stolen. Them motherfuckers had robbed me. And I was fucking out of money for food. Like I didn't even have money to buy them food. Like to do what I was wanting to do. I meant that you call 911 for that. I didn't say don't call 911. And I did ask because I want to know, like, what is it? Why are you asking me? Not that I could have probably helped them, but if it was something like 911 critical, like a situation for 911 like that, I could have had caution in one way or another, you know. I don't share my shit. I do not let nobody touch my motherfucking phone like that. I'm not letting nobody use my shit. Fuckers ain't about to run off with my shit. Fuckers ain't about to be on some stupid shit. 911 come. They say any motherfucking thing. I be in trouble. I miss my motherfucking court date. Man, I have to think on my motherfucking toes. Mm. But I still don't give a fuck. I still don't have to pay that motherfucking ticket. And the thing about it is 911, I was trespassed from that place. They stole my motherfucking money. And that was the only meeting that I had. AT&T in Mount Pleasant on Green Bay Road and Washington Avenue. That was the only last time that I could have talked to them. And they lied. These motherfuckers lied and said that I was not in contact with them. And so they changed the conditions of return to a psychological evaluation, drug test, and some more shit. They bogus as hell. They made it extra hard on me to now get my son. Fuck them. I barely even was talking to them, like yelling at them. I was not arguing with them. I was emailing them. So I could have every fucking thing in writing. These bitches was not trying to meet with me. When they was trying to meet with me, they wasn't getting to the point, wasn't talking to me about shit. And really, I wasn't having meetings with them really much until after the fucking fact. Keep my video on. And that motherfucker told me that I misused 911 for calling about what I called. And they me a ticket. Charged me with trespassing. I didn't even go into their store. I was outside on the side of the fucking store. Other stores on that same property and all of that shit. So they probably got like a 628 bus or something. Yeah, right. Okay, so I said 6:28 because I mean it's supposed to be like every 30 minutes. It, like it took only 4 minutes to get from there to here. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Shit. I'm not here to be a detective. Goddamn shit. Sit there. And I don't know what they call an emergency or not. But I've been with my motherfucking eyes. What the fuck been happening around here? I ain't doing no motherfucking phone. They need to have a goddamn phone out here. They unprofessional as hell. Wonder how many motherfuckers be calling the motherfucking police on their ass. Some of them goddamn. Why they gotta have a plastic fucking shield? It's for a fucking reason. Some of them motherfuckers are aggravated. They're abusive. Some motherfuckers snap out. For whatever reason. The motherfucking plexiglass things scratched up and all kinds of shit. I don't know why this ice is starting to taste like got that fragrancy flavor on it now. It wasn't like that before, but it is now. That shit look bad when motherfuckers look like they don't want to be. To force somebody to do something. That ain't my problem. It ain't. But I'm just saying, this is a moment where if you don't know what you're doing, or if you do know what you're doing, because that shit started a little traumatizing. If you like for someone to coach you and teach you and do the things like that, why make it hard on them and look like you're resisting them? You know, like you don't want them to touch you, or it's such a hard thing, and you could go on to the next level and still have them there and coach you at a higher state. Like, I don't know, this shit's stupid. I don't know. I'm just looking at some shit right now, and I don't know what they doing. They could be acting, you know what I'm saying, practicing for a play, a role, you know. I don't know. I'm just saying. No way. I'm just playing hard to get shit. It's a problem. It's a good message. Not for everybody, but that shit look very ill-advised. Not everybody gonna understand your relationship. You gotta be careful. Because motherfuckers will sit there in chapter 51, you kidnap you, do all kind of dumbass shit. Everybody can be who they want to be. But if you care about somebody, don't make it look like that you struggling and having a hard time. This ain't no happy place like that. Motherfuckers be trying to get a hustle, man. These motherfuckers be trying to snatch bodies and souls and hearts and shit. Public ground motherfuckers be saying they take ownership of motherfuckers on these shit like this. That ain't cute. I wonder why they gotta have fences up around here. Shit, I need to bring a fucking cup with me so that in case if I have to pee, I feel like I got a dookie though. All this extra shit like that. Whatever that shit is that they got up in tofu, that shit builds up. It seemed like it just like I don't know, like kind of tacky, like that shit. But man, gotta keep moving at the fight. Like that's why it's good to like body build, lift weights, do activities like riding the bike, walking, running, jumping, skipping, all kinds of stuff. I'm on my own. I know it's hard. See, when you start putting restrictions on me and during the times that shit is open, I wonder. I just be trying to ask, like, okay, so what's the rules around here exactly? Y'all make them up as y'all go up there. No. Sitting on here, but I have this feeling from sitting here in specific way. The more I learn, the more strict I don't care. And that's better for me. And it makes me happier. And then I don't have to be fucked up with them. I don't have to fucking be fucked up with them. I have to fucking be uneducated forever and stay around them. They're not my fucking people. It's not my fucking these motherfuckers ain't my kind. Even Al has shit. So what? Y'all motherfuckers are at work. I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. You don't motherfucking do shit for me. Nothing. This is your guy, your job. The service is what I'm here for, not you. I'm gonna elevate these motherfuckers. Get used to me. Want to see me around and kick with me, nigga. I ain't your rising star. I was just looking at it. I'm like, damn, okay, great. They fucking went back and parked they fucking bus appropriately. They get the license to know how to do some shit and don't give a fuck about it. I was just saying how the motherfuckers pulled up um, to myself. How motherfucker pulled up on me on round 4 when I came to this transit center. Motherfuckers don't care how they ride up. They don't care where they stop at. They don't care where they fucking do shit at. These motherfuckers do anything. But they guarantee it was perfect as fuck when they got their motherfucking license, maybe, depending on who gave it to them. I feel better about myself now. I can see that things are being handled properly and appropriately. In like 10 minutes. Get you a tax and shit. Damn, that's not like this. I don't like that. I don't have to fucking like that. 17, I should be coming soon.